If your pay is so competitive, why don't you post it so workers are enticed to work for you? Job hunting is a nightmare. Corporate America is out of control. Competitive wages means your pay competes with your bills. I don't apply to jobs that don't list the pay. Yeah, it's funny, in the military everything is public from private to 4-star general. Every special pay, combat pay, BA, etc. You know what, we also have the oldest, crustiest 4-star generals making 10x what a private with less than 4-month TIS. BA pay only. So in comparison, that is a 10-to-1 ratio for the CEO to the lowest new guy. Yes, if you had all the special pays and a super high BA etc., it could be 15-to-1. Okay, let's say it's the max. In the civilian world is 398.8-to-1 for the average worker, not even the lowest, so the median US income is $45,760. Both 2021 numbers. That means in 2021 the average CEO took home $18,250,000. Maybe, just maybe, being public about wages solves some problems. 'Cause I know generals and those boys make real life and death decisions. Yes, there are backbenchers. But I don't see CEOs out there doing real work 6,080 hours a week with human lives on the line. I work with some CEOs, and if they are working 20 hours a week, that's a lot. They don't want current employees to see them offering more money to new people. Because the pay isn't actually competitive, they don't want people who are financially motivated. I get contacted by recruiters all the time, and 99% of the time, the pay is not listed. My response is always, please do not contact me with job listings that do not include compensation information. About half of the time, they respond with the comp, and it's usually laughable. California and Colorado now require job listings to have the pay range. I remember when Colorado adopted this, many companies just made 2 job listings, or didn't allow people from Colorado to apply. Competitive wages means it's the minimum we can get away with. Everywhere that says competitive just means minimum wage law. A job without a pay amount of scale isn't even worth the 2 seconds it takes to scroll past. If you weren't completely embarrassed by what you were offering, you'd have no problem putting it. Just remember, the pricks who use competitive instead of giving the actual salary or salary range are the same people who will reject your application for being too vague, or basically saying nothing, if you don't have metrics or numbers in your resume. And also that competitive just means around the regional average. I love me a slightly better than average salary. It took me a while to realize that competitive is corporate speak for indexed to the market median. But the question is, how is it indexed? Pay that is indexed to market median is very different from pay that is indexed to 85% of median, versus pay that is indexed to 120% of median. And some companies will say they pay 85% of market, which sounds like 85th percentile. It's not. It's 85% of the 50th percentile. Competitive does mean that your pay will move up or down with the market, but it says nothing about how your pay will relate to the market without knowing that index that the company uses. Well, every job field tends to have a rough pay band. I work in the aviation industry. $3,550 an hour is the going rate, depending on experience and some other factors. Company. It's weird. We can't hire anyone. Me. Are we taking the average rate for a given position for our area and beating it by at least 510%? Company. No. We're competitive though. Me. So we're tied at best. Is what you're saying. More likely we're trying to sell a functional loss to new hires. So literally we offer no concrete incentives for joining our company. But the culture. We're a family. Don't they want a family? Why do you hate your family? I strongly believe in sharing your wage with coworkers to try to level the playing field. But I have realized it causes extreme bitterness in people that realize they're being underpaid, but don't have the backbone to demand a raise. I'm an electrician and my foreman, supervisor, takes on the immense responsibilities of running super high-end jobs for only $2 an hour more than myself. After discussing our wages together, he still hasn't advocated for himself and instead looks at me like I'm some overpaid asshole. He was making backhanded comments about my work the other day and I just had to break it to him that it's not my fault I can negotiate for myself and get paid well. It's his fault that he can't. Sad days. There's some good news on this front. A bunch of states made posting salary on job ads a requirement starting January 1st this year. It's mainly Democrat-held states. It wouldn't have happened if the Democrats weren't made to capitulate and run on progressive platforms rather than the normal liberal nothing platforms. You can thank yourselves for that. Because they all know what anti-work is and they're scared of you. So does mainstream media and they're scared as well. When you see a job advert on social media, gently remind them that posting an actual pay range is now proper etiquette. I'm in the UK and have a friend who works in recruitment. She has said that employers who don't post salaries often complain about lack of or underqualified applicants. She does say in reply to them that due to no salaries being listed, the people they would like to hire aren't applying. Which is true. If I'm ever looking for a new job whilst currently working, I want to make sure that I am leaving for more money. If I don't know how much, then why would I waste my time?
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. XxianteaxX is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.